You know, really. A lot of women, they don't like all that. That's especially first meeting a woman. Got to put your hands on her to have a conversation. You don't have to touch nobody to have a conversation with them. Not at all. You know, so let them be a first impression and give them a different type of vibe with the woman. I'm saying, yeah. But you know, most women they out there just to have a good, to just chill and have a good time. Not that you be all up over them. Or another thing where you get a bad impression, especially when you're out in the club life, and you buy a woman a drink, right? You know, you bought her a drink and all that. Now you following around the club. You know what I'm saying? Now you want a conversation. Like that drink that you bought for $10, $15, or even $20, you know, it's like you bought your way into a conversation with. Bought your way into a conversation. Yes, sir. You know, so since you bought the drink, hey, now you wait a little bit. She go on about her business, not even studying you. But now you want to try to find where she at and walk and you see her, you want to walk over there to her, you want to make it seem like you should have a conversation with me because I bought you a drink. Are you is that how you usually go? Oh, it's amazing how it's fair for what? If I take my money, oh boy, and I buy you three drinks, yeah, as soon as you use me drink, then I bought her a drink. Did she ask you? She could have said no to you. But did she? No. It, so how do you go to present that drink to her? How do you do it then? Can I buy you a drink? Oh, sure. Okay, that's my invitation. Then your invitation, can I buy you a drink for a conversation? For a conversation. See, that's our problem. We talked about this. We talked about this before. This is our comments. We want to comments. We talked about this before. You know, right. Well, we can expect it. You know, then after you say that, then she's gonna give her the opportunity to be like, okay, yeah, I'll let you buy a drink since you want to buy me a drink to conversate. But we don't do that. That lame, no. But guess what? If they don't do that, but you're expecting something, you know what I'm saying? And most women know a field man probably expect something when they try to buy when they got him a drink, but that should never be the case. Never be. If you're interested and you see something and you want to buy him a drink, buy him a drink. No, that's in the expect. In that same realm, we both at the bar and we were already talking, right? And you got a drink and she had a drink. While we're talking, she finishes her drink. Got you. Is she expecting me to get her another drink? Did she say it? Is she expecting it? I'm sorry. Expecting a drink. Can you go back? Okay, we need a woman to speak upon that. We can meet in the city, the between the and you finish your drink. And then common courtesy is one, ask you do you want another drink? Common courtesy. Common courtesy don't tell her, okay, you bought the drink, but let me continue to conversate with you. Why she can't say, oh, thank you and walk off because she finished her drink, she was gonna leave. But you decide to be courteous and buy her another drink. It's gonna be your expectation is a little that's just my opinion because I don't do it. You do. That's it, because we don't cross my mind. And we don't know. We don't know. Woman that comes, you never know about them again. You're not gonna get to a box or whatever, you know, or the waitress go, you know, see what she's drinking and just take her a drink. But don't tell her something. Because I don't want them to have an expectation, thinking now that, oh, I'm looking for something. I'm looking for a conversation. I just, so why do you buy? If I said, oh, man, she, don't sit her drink going over there, come out here looking like that. You know, and it's real talk. That's real talk. And then sometimes they won't get the drink, right? So they'll say, well, I ain't think you should fit with it. And then they'll tell them who it is. And I tell them if they adamant about it, go ahead and tell them. But then they'll come and say, well, thank you for the drink. Drink. If I know first. Never been scared. And I think, saying, good, that's me. Before you. And that's real talk. That's what I do. That's what I do. And then afterwards, they get on. I'll be like, you know, I did like that. I just didn't want, you know, I lost the day because I didn't want you to feel like I'm expecting a conversation or expecting something from you.
And no one ever said, but look, here's the record, but let me tell you the truth about that. Steve. That's the undercover game. Mm-hmm. Not calling this on, you know, but mad. Oh, gee. I'm just trying to get out a little bit of that undercover game, but it's still true though. A lot of times, most of the time, I don't expect anything, but if you decide to come over and say thank you know what I'm saying? Now, what you doing now? You been Bob saying, space now. You bring on the conversation. You know, it must be like what you said. What's up? But I bet you was somebody looking all crazy, Jack, they probably won't. Oh, you know, all right, thank you, girl. They won't even say nothing. See, that's part of the game. That's what it is. I'm saying, I'm saying this. I said, how are they saying this? Good question. You understand? And you like I said this, man. Ladies, a long time said, I can't know what that is. I see. On yours? Yeah. She said she's not taking no drink unless I know who it's from. And a lot of us say they should take. Yeah. But see, the thing, the undercover thing about it, you tell about it, if they do relate, if they do start be adamant about it, go ahead and let 'em. Right, right. I'm gonna make my money. That's the point, but she is. So if the guy asking for a drink, then she feels indifferent to competition with him. So if the guy asks you to buy you a drink, now you the guy who thanks you to buy you a drink. What? You feel and then you still get indifferent to the person you feeling that it to have. You don't feel obligated to have a conversation with that man. He opened by your drink and you do you feel obligated to have a conversation with this guy? All platforms. That's an important, ladies. Should you or should you not? I don't think you should. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should. You don't think you should what? They should be obligated? Mm-mm. Because a lot of times that's what people think. I agree. And people think that sometimes, and that's not the way to go. It shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean? Well, what do you think? In the Jewish system. So therefore, they cheat. Yeah, something for this group. And then this is how I'm looking at something for this group. Stop tripping, Tommy. Stop tripping. You've been tripping all your life, but now going into your the the movement here. The one golden girl. You know, man, but that's the expectation now that women already think a man is already thinking before we offer them a drink, man. You know, that's why most of them won't even take a drink out from a man in the club. You know, why that? Because, oh, you're going to be feeling obligated. You're going to be feeling like I'm obligated to have a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? Or that gives him permission to hang around with you. You know, well, it's pretty good to feel anyway. You know what I mean? So they, you see that on up? Those are the years. Are you still on mine too? I was. Yep, working fine, correct? It was. Yeah, it still is. When you got off of it. Oh, so you said, gotcha. So let's say this, listen, man. I'll tell you this right here. Quick question for the ladies, real quick. Ladies, what's the quickest way a man can ruin their first impression? Is it something he says or something he does? Can the bad impression be fixed with a second date? Can the bad first impression be fixed with a second date? Well, hold on. That's not going to make a deal breaker for you. So, first of all, before that, it don't make sense. What do you mean? Because if it's a bad impression, first of all, there is no date. That's the first impression, which became a bad impression. So therefore, there is no second date. I can think. Why not? Because you already messed up the first time. You gave a bad impression. Why would they go with you and the next woman gave you a bad impression the first time? You know what was said about that homework or your the question games?
process. You know, if they ain't, if the interview process don't work out, you think you're gonna continue for the second time to see if you learn to say the right things?
Hello? You right, you right, you right, you all right. Yeah. Go and some solid $2. Saw some dogs fighting some. You know, we is in KD neighborhoods. So, you know, every dog fight
How
right
you
here.
feel, baby?
I mean,
You
this,
see that? You see that little little
yeah, this one, okay. Hey, I'm serious, son. I'm still in the game. Stop giving $40. Yes, sir.
meaning that if you think this little drink that you bought me, it makes me obligated. Yeah, here go $20. That means I pay for my drink you just bought me, and I go get you a drink, Negro.
And
I mean, that's what that means.
now I like it.
I've heard that before.
Let's change to make some money every time. He's about this a chance to make some money off top. Well, I tell you, we're always gonna make some money. So that what's up though, man? You know, hey, some money in this man. You know, there's a chance to make some money off top. Is it dropping on there? Well, I just went back in the KDs and moved on to yours. Yeah, we're always gonna make some money. So that what's up though, man?
Maybe going big, I go
Money
in,
in
man. It
this
seems
man.
like every there's one
You know,
or
there's a
two.
chance to make some money off top. Is it
Just
dropping
been
on there? Is it frozen or anything?
No,
Well, I just
the
went
wise
back in the KDs
mind
and moved on
looking
to
like,
yours.
yeah, we're always gonna make
It
some money.
is.
It is what?
It is kind of choppy because I'm watching the flat.
Maybe going big, I go
Yeah,
in, man. It seems like
it's
every
like
there's
this.
one or
How is it now, sir? Same thing.
Still choppy?
Whoa, your comment is about making some money off the top.
Yep.
Just came through.
Okay.
But the mural on the back, it's like this.
Gotcha. It's not flowing.
Yeah.
How about now?
It'll take a while.
What? Yep. So I mean, hey, for KD's sake, man, we're gonna keep it rolling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
All right, so let me tell you this. We ain't talking for the new, right? You ready to divorce? Now I need your opinion on these for real. I'm ready. All right, so the main topic for tonight is women's biggest pet peeve when first dating. Number one, dry texting, then suddenly asking for sex. You get one word texts all day, then text late at night looking for sex. Does that show they're only after one thing? Does that show they're only after one thing? Of course, right? That late night. But have you ever had a woman do that to you? I can't say I have. Look, man, but I'm thinking about that. I don't think I had a woman that even the sex. Crazy, what? Yeah, you gotta think about it. You know what I mean? So, when you ladies ever, and a guy takes them while they always touch you, he will you over there, all day, and then when it's late at night, he'll call you and say he want to come over and lunch. Ever had that happen? The man don't say it like that. I mean, he was doing what you can like what? You want to do that? Huh? What do you mean? What is I'm laughing, but I never been to look like that. That is strategic, man. You know, hey, what's got going on tonight? I'm gonna go through. So you do it strategically. I mean, I'm not gonna even accept you after that dry text and one word, this and that, and then later that night, you're like, hey, can I come smash? Can I come through that? do a little something or whatever. I don't know how to even answer.
You have to understand it though.
Understand it with the one word sentence.
Bro, it's all
You made it. I'm just trying to. I'm just trying yeah, you look and see it, bro. So I'm hey, can I go on? You need to hey, you can't just be like, what you doing? Hold on, you see, I've been on the for y'all. I don't have that. I don't have that in me to just be able to say that, bro. But I don't like rejection. So to me, I automatically rejection. You say that. You ain't lying. Now I got to number 2. Mhm. It's the things I'm trying to teach you fellas. That's what we do. Number 2. Still entertaining your ex. Can a new relationship grow if your ex is still in the picture? Is keeping an ex around a red flag? That's a question. You know what I mean? Is that women's biggest? It's women's biggest pet peeve. But sometimes you have relationships where you become really good friends, even though it may go wrong in the relationship. You become really good friends with your ex, and y'all are just friends. It ain't nothing at all. So you're still gonna be friends. Do you believe that, Mr. Unseen? Well, I don't think so. You mentioned it for us. I know. Well, no, this is really fat thing. No, Leland Garrison, and they come to the kids. This is a woman thing. He do not like you being talking with your friends. They think it's something going wrong in the house when you know it's not. Because sometimes relationship break up and stay struggling. What all that has, I still have the most young divorce. The situation is women will do it and claim that even conflict with the father because of the right, you can go, regardless of the age. The because I'm still have communication with my right, right. And but they can come from their homes. This is what I mean, but this person is not a family. You really understand this. Explain to me how it's on the woman's side. Please, explain that to me. Coming out of hand. Tonight, right? Okay. So we're not bashing on the street. When a church, the church is directed to the man. No, it's not the question you what they don't like. It's the question. Women don't like it, brother. They don't like it when you still have friends with your women don't like it. What are you doing right now? Talking to me. You're not talking to me inside. Right now, you put this out, right? I heard from your girl, right? She don't like when you leave your drawers in the bathroom on the floor, but that's a pet peeve of hers. Gotcha. So what this is saying, you know, like it, when you it's not how you into it. So you know, this is the thing. Right. I heard from the girl, and this is what she don't like. This is something that she don't like. Okay, it's whole conversation. I ain't got nothing to do with people from man to woman. Well, she's all universal. You are the you have to remember this thing. The way you put it, the way you put it, because I'm picking up what you put. We don't want to. All right. We don't want to speak on. Asking questions. I want you to remember that it's me talking to you like, hey, bro, check this out. Okay, girl said this.
You feel me?
How can I say that?
No, but it's not. We going that kind of route, all right?
All day.
Your girl says she don't like it because you're still entertaining your ex. So that's one pet peeve. Pet peeve is things they don't like.
Got you.
That's one pet peeve. Not saying they're right or wrong. It's what they don't like.
Right.
So
And
well, if it's like you say, hey, I don't like that you hang with you.
no, but when you know what you're doing, I do not like things. Like you said, that's their pet peeve, and that's what was addressed. That's what came across. And then they go to say, well, you, I don't like what when you, but that's the not saying that just because of the reason. So if this is a woman feeling, so this person honest there authentically, it's like, hey, well, I mean, what do you mean? What am I doing that's making you feel that way? And then they give me that, and I'm like, well, it's not like that, but I'll pack it down. You can't think that I'm just gonna take a, like, if there's no more communication, I want to put no more because you said it. I can't, that's how I want to do it.
gotcha.
I can't, but I'm just gonna say, well, I never tell you.
Well,
I mean, I'm gonna be mindful and not to be disrespectful. Right, doing it. And there's just a lot of ways you can kind of, you know, utilize it. You know, what they give them. Right. You know, in a sense, you know. Not every relationship is the same. So someone is a friend. Like, you have my kid's mom, and me and her still cool. We don't talk all the time. She married, I'm married. We don't talk all the time. We can call and say, "It's the mother, it's the baby mom stay." You know, we can communicate. Or she'll call me and say, "Hey, it's Asia. Oh, hey, it's Ariana." Whatever. We can still talk that way. You know what I'm saying? So definitely me. We are number three. Number three, when you do on the before you go to the I was thinking of what you said. The question. You pre-K 12. Then you're watching. This is it. We can't even see you, baby. We appreciate you. All day long. Nicole, let's see you watching. Happy 50. Read what the mom just here because she said good night, but you think hold on, let me mom just said good night. Nigga, yeah, like Mr. Okay, you know what they're around and yeah, but if you're in a new relationship, it's possible, not like you can't respect that, then you shouldn't be in a relationship and communicate with your ex. Hey y'all, we running a GoFundMe to get this nigga a body guy. GoFundMe page is paid me divorce, y'all, or y'all can cash out to into reality of the change, community, LLC. Really, boy, you know, the GoFundMe fund. But yeah, so they say you shouldn't, have no relationship. And I just don't agree with that you can't have a relationship with your ex when you're in a new relationship. I honestly speaking, when it comes to Sanchez and watching what cracking back business, not be all that tuned in. But when you talk, keep it with you now. Don't mean to go now. I need you to pick it, right? Yes. But women, we're trying to entertain the women tonight. We're trying to entertain when she's dating. But I know we had it, but the ladies are not. We still want love to the ladies, right? The first one is not one line of the other way. Late at night. Listen, number two, normal still you can see it as normal. Number two, when you're in a relationship with them, they don't like it. That people. Number three, that we can elaborate on. Been different in person than you do in your text. You're confident, you're funny, overpriced, but completely different face to face. Virgin, you. You're gonna have situations where you have somebody be who they are, and then they flip the script on you. When you meet my person, they ain't nothing like this fucking fiction, ain't it? Okay. No, fiction is the look, right? It's gonna say, yeah, they look.
You picture looking this one way. It look like this.
Yeah, yeah.
So it good bad.
Like, Mom Blue said, because not every day conversation, um, for what all for all that time. No, so you right, I agree. Everyday conversation with your ex on you right. I would agree with that. Every day you conversate with your ex and you're in a new relationship or in a relationship period and you every day you conversating with your ex, I give you that.
I agree.
Yeah,
I mean, you see, you really do it all the time because you can respect the relationship because you think about it. When you put those shoes on, where they perfectly even fit two. Because if you can fit that shoe, bro, they can fit right. So, in other words, will you do that or will you do the same thing they're doing? If the shoe fit, well, if it don't hurt, but
and my thing is this, and I agree exactly wholeheartedly what my people said on that. The difference is with I believe it's because it wasn't bothering me.
right,
See, so like, everybody's different, I think. So if it don't bother, if it wasn't bothering me, then this is do we just get over to doing things. Like, how would I not expect or expect the best my relationship is doing that or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
right.
Would I be okay with it? I'd be okay with it.
Gotcha.
But when my new relationship don't accept it or got a problem with it, then that's when I say, okay, you know what, now it's time to reevaluate my thing.
Right.
Like I said, every day, okay, now then, if I'm doing it every day, then I got to stop.
Right.
That got to stop. So, and that's where I'm at with that. So that's why I feel. So you right now, dude. I appreciate that. I appreciate the comment on that. Nephew, they said, nephew said, I feel like if y'all have kids together, they can communicate. If not, the reasoning behind the communication.
Right. I agree. And I think that is, you know, like, you're supposed to talk all the time. Well, they do. We talk all the time. You know, really about that, bro. That's real talk, though. That's real talk, right? But you need to be done all that. I mean, you are millions. All right. Number one is cheating. So if I'm giving you my time, they put him cheating with that woman, the way she looks at it.
Gotcha, gotcha.
All right. So let me answer that question. Have you ever had somebody act different in person than they do in a text message? Davis, have you ever had that?
I felt very good messaging in person.
Why that?
Is there a representative?
No, you don't want to show them the wholehearted you.
I get that because it's from where I've been call center my whole life. Job.
Right.
And we use, the text chat, all that there, communicating across with big names and all that there.
Right.
No communication there can come off totally wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna read it, they're gonna read it like they want it to see it. And they right. You know, like you trying to talk. So that's what I realized that all that there, the whole kind of it's wrong. And face to face, oh, yeah, you can get it all now. You can get it. I'm gonna give it to you for the now I'm gonna explain it to you a little better than text, but I'm gonna leave out a word and that if you leave out a word, it's gonna change the whole dynamic, the whole dynamic. So that's why for you you're gonna get a different from texting and in person from me personally. So that's my take on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got anything else?
No, sir. You ain't got nothing to say about that one. We're gonna move on to the next one. Yeah. All right, stand by. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. I'm sorry, I was doing something, adjusting something. All right. So, the number 4. We just seeing where things are gonna go. You ever had anybody say that to you? Oh, I'm just seeing how things are gonna go. What's looking for you, man? Maybe you and Mr. C can explain this to me. Look at me. They ain't ready to be involved in nothing. They just having a good time. They just vibing. They want to see how this vibe goes, if this vibe is authentic or not. Because we already know, we say this a lot. When you meet somebody, what do you meet? They're senators, yeah, they're representatives.
They represent them. So they're trying to get past the representative. It, we don't know how long it takes for you to get past that representative before that representative stop you like, you know what, now it's the real me.
Right.
So that's why they just trying to see something.
Gotcha.
You know.
I think it's totally different.
Okay.
What you think?
Look at this. With you for right now, but I'm looking for something better.
Anything on that? You can put that together with what I just said. Yes, she really good with. But she don't know how real that is. Okay. Well, you don't know how real that is. Well, we don't know how the men straight. We don't know how real that is. You know what I'm saying? So now we wait. They wait and they'll say, I'm just trying to see something. And I can agree with that. I can agree. They're trying to see if quick he can get in a pants or not to decide if he's gonna be with her or not, or if she's that easy. Because that's what I would think.
I mean, brother, I mean, that's what
You understand what things do. You can let me know what you think about that, please.
Let's see where
See what things do. What living green like he is. Living. Yeah. Yes, if you get right, okay. Go ahead. Okay. The picture was follow the question. Didn't see how things go. I mean, when you're going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I didn't. Okay, let me tell you why. Okay, I knew right in front if it was or what. I scoped the game like scope it like a big game. You know what I'm saying? Scope the game and you can tell if it's gonna be one of those or it's not. That real nigga roll call. Because I don't know why. I just things want to know that they show interest from the beginning. Okay. Right? We don't just go at nobody if they don't show interest. And what we do is we play a little tic-tac patio, a little tic-tac to see if they're down. We play little games to see if I think she kind of feeling me, but she ain't showed her hand yet. Oh, okay. Let me play some spades with her now. And then you get them to show your hand, or either you bluff them out of it. So they're looking for even what they're looking for. If you want more details, if you want more details, they straight up like what you're doing. They tell you, if you want to tell whatever, you not winning these leaders, not planning this, expecting her to do everything. Being one person take the lead, or should one person take the lead, or should planning be shared? What message does it send when no effort is made? When she has to plan everything and he don't. Women don't like that. Women are more. See, no, we don't know what we do. This is what they feel. You know, so they gonna be what they do. You know what I'm saying? So if they want what they want, if even though if we suggest to plan something and do something, guess what they're gonna do? Take over. You know what I mean? You 100% right. So let me tell you how you kill that noise. Don't tell shit. Just do it. You might be on that. Just do it. And once you do it, okay. Okay. Stay close. Well, you can add one thing. The people saying what you need to be winning. Okay. Welcome to yeah, yeah. Welcome to welcome to yeah. Right. You know, you come in, it's the people out there. For the situation. But as far as users and so very good. You're not gonna say that. What do you mean? Well, they didn't take over like he said though, it's real though. And they trying to take over instead of just rolling with the punches sometimes. Yeah, this in that way. So now why you want to try to tell me how to dress? Because feeling made her choose for her, and you don't want her looking like that with everybody else. You feel it would change the way you feel about what they look like, honestly. It is what it is. But we're trying to what's your name? Robbie doing. People from the city, it's gonna get to get the nice. But the people from the city said they get it right, and I want you to come over with me. Let me see you. These are people from my church. Right? Going to the church event of yours. I think rather than hot blue. Did you see how you're going? Okay. Then, no, this is this is this is you know, what is this? Yeah, right. Next one is these are Olympic Games. The next one is being overly jealous. Now that can go both ways. Being over, being overly jealous, feelings, friendships, right? For them even in a committed relationship is that love or insecurity. Right. That's why we do. I don't know. Oh, I think that's some something. No, the whole letter and that y'all two gonna get. But anyway, so look at you. You have forwarded to consumer limiting the men's thing, correct? You think okay, what you just said, then over jealous and the words I'm talking about is too soon. Right. First of all, there shouldn't be no over jealous period. Right, right. These are women and women's PPs that are going, don't you jealous of? What you jealous for? You insecure? What's the problem? Yes, it's got to be jealousy or insecurity. Those are the two things. You know, those are the only two things. So, and that's what it is. So, you know, I got questions. Which is the biggest red flag out of all these I said? Mr. Skin and the voice that you have your opinion. It's the biggest red flag. Can you do? No, this is me. I wish the women would comment. But man, it's my fellow since y'all ain't trying men. But you know, it's gonna be women bashing when we trying to teach men to live. What y'all doing? But y'all ain't gonna get it. Well, the first thing that just Victor Feather said, he said, not doing all that. He said, he's not doing all that. If I can do all of that, with me, coming and make sure the women, that's something good. The person is you gave you the biggest man tonight. Make sure that okay, nobody wins. Nobody wins. So if you You welcome to the no, for women, they different. Yeah, when they get caught up in the thing, I just look at a man, the truth in a man. That thing women don't like. But you allowed to speak on my nigga. Okay. And let's talk about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's talk about it. Oh, come on, dog. Say you want. You know, this is the truth. The power is probably women. The really on. You know, it's not a teaching. No one women made bad, female bad. It's probably they know bad. We're not a male being trying to teach the man where he's trying to teach the man what the women trying to mean is, so we can try to understand how to deal with these beautiful women out there. You know what I'm saying? How we doing? Well, getting scared because I told him to get on the phone. I'm waiting. You get scared for it. Come on, don't get scared. Hold on, let me make it like phone to everybody making phone calls. Then to get out of the phone. The phone coming. It's like that. Like that. It's all good. Nicole, 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 can you hear me? Do you have a second? I got to ask you a question, and you're alive. I got because the guys wanted you. Tony and Katie said, gotta ask Nicole that question. Katie's scared to answer this question. Maybe I'm scared of me. Oh, right. So, do you have a minute, Nicole? Just a second. All right. Sorry that. Yeah, I heard that, Nicole. So you can be quick because he's busy. I think. Nicole, tonight's topic is women's biggest pet peeves when you're first dating. First one is dry texting. You give one-liners all day. And then late at night you call because you want to come over to have sex. Second, still entertaining your ex. Can a relationship grow if an ex is still in the picture or he keeps it around? Is that a red flag? Number three, a person acting different in person than they do on text. They be live, energetic, and everything on text, but when you meet them, they're drunk. Number four, I'm just seeing where things go. Guys, women, we're talking to men tonight, telling men some of women's pet peeves. And one of them is acting different in person, or I'm just trying to see where things go. Well, a man says that. And number five, not planning, expecting her to plan everything. And number six is being overly jealous. Now I have a question for you. Which of these to you will be the biggest red flag before? No, I'm asking you, which one is the worst one? Is what I'm asking. Yeah, please. Yes, ma'am. Out of these ones I just said. Yeah. Okay, okay. I'm gonna ask you this. Still entertaining your ex. How do you feel about that? Can a relationship grow if your ex is still in the picture? Is it keeping the ex around? Right, right. Go ahead, Katie. Correct. But but what if they are not? If the kids are grown, what if that? Should they still be entertaining each other? And you're with the these things and pet peeve. Yeah. Is that good? We start seeing you. He- no problem with it. But look, if it's a woman, the biggest pet peeve of a woman is a man still entertaining his ex. Would you still entertain your ex if you're dating someone? Tony? No. No. Katie?
Yes.
Katie said he'll still entertain.
Not that I would, it just depends on the relationship. And so, and to be real, yeah,
What if the kids are grown?
yes.
You're still entertain. Okay. The first thing
I'm agreeing now with that.
true. But, you know, you have to break down.
So it was that first, you're talking every day. Then, yeah, I agree. You don't do all that. You can't be talking all day now. But
The relationship be transactional. When it is at this point, it's a transactional relationship. Kind of transaction. You came out with it. He told me that if they got kids, like she got the kids today, and then he got the kids tomorrow, whatever the case may be. But you have to, those are tricky words, man. You have to break down what those things mean.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, be very concrete. Be very cut and dry.
It's- Transaction or withdrawing transaction. No, no, Nicole. Yeah, I agree about that part. And one more, Nicole. We think we go on when you agree. Being overly judged too soon. Friends, quickly friendships, or different perspective. Rates. We both don't agree. It's gonna make what they're saying is that you use your business. See, that's and this is how it's doing, my nigga. That's what you mean by it. If you're in an entertainment business, you sell this, you show business and that, and then you can really take it, really take the shows, you can do this, they say you, that's what you're trying to do. That's insecurity, then they don't trust you. That's what I feel they see it. That's from the standpoint. You look at yourself in that image. I mean, they still have a personal, but issue no, with them. They still have a personal relationship with them. No, issue. Issue. No, is there a personal relationship? Do you peeve before we get off the phone? What's your biggest pet peeve, Nicole, as a woman that you can sit here and tell these men that's watching? What would be a biggest pet peeve that a woman would have? And then that's a third question. It's two questions. So hold on. Go ahead. And I'll let Katie after this. You don't like them being thinking? Let me see that. You talking. Right. The impression that what one you got where it says first impression. Yeah. What's the first impression thing about acting one way in person and no. What first impression will make a bad impression? It was a, if you make a first impression, what will make it a bad impression? Going off what? No, I don't remember what you said. I don't know if you remember the song. It's not- You may do to make that difference. For you. You're gonna be able to listen. If you're late, go late. Mhm. You- you need to them for sure. For that one, definitely sure. Now, hey, man, do you think these complaints are fair? Do you think the complaints are fair? Mr. Unseen, what you just said, you talking about everything. When she see the fight, when she be cupping on the money, Tony, you sit down real quick. When he cupping his money, he said he ain't get the nothing from the woman when they meet her. So they're not gonna get the money. That's what this thing going around called 50-50, Tony, remember? We talk about the 50-50. We don't talk about the 50-50 each other in the call. So, what do you think? Mhm. The money used to be fundraising. What about the money used to be? Yeah. You got what? Yeah. Yeah, you do. You can put it on the question plate. Don't forget to do that, sir. So, you already did. What about that when they do what people put the sheet control over the date as far as what they do, what place, what time, all that sort of stuff. So the way that they go, reality, the input on what he say we're doing and what we're doing. You should have any input on it. And they could, but you take them into a dungeon. You see? Yeah. Yeah. What's it? The person go to where he don't put when you going to a church function, and then you dress not church like, and you know what I'm saying? Is he wrong for not you gotta communicate with them. You may not have to tell her exactly where y'all going, but you can tell her, hey, so you need to get this down, you need to this way or that, you know? Yeah, you gotta be able to tell. Yeah, try to do it. Where you going? Good, good. What do you do? What do you call them? What do you call them? High school. Well, high school, company, whatever they frown upon. That's basically what it is. Who's saying that me? That's what he told you saying when you start high school. We're not agree with that. Well, it's somebody took right now. We're not talking about here. Somebody took question. He said that. I'm thinking of it, you know. How much what is drinking? He said, "What? Okay, okay, okay."
Some that are most things from going to a big funk.
Sure. What do we call drinking sex? What did you think? Different things to their clothes. When you say, "Hey, you're in a form for the clothes." I'm asking you, what do you like, man? Back it on. Yeah, you know what? I can't figure that's. That's what it is. That's what I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say I'm crazy. But give me a woman and a business fit every day. What if it's less thing? It's clean in the water. What's that now? Oh, my God. Mother, you know, talking about you know about that. Because you know that you know to get okay. Oh, leave me a dog to the truth. But I just say, damn, no other way. You look at me. I mean, I'm a lot. I used to see all the business when it comes to Blue Cross. Like, really, and I'd be like, it's only on mercy. Boy, tell me about it, man. I don't really know if I did really get you on the phone and call, you know, you got things to do. Really? I don't really, you can see it, really. The woman just say, bang, here it is. You might tell me, what is it? They call, what is it? You can think you can sort of imagine what's going on. Not to just, not wrong. Look over here. You know what? It's like you win. But I tell you, I can't stand it. But that's you. That's you. You heard what he said. I mean, right now. He very much right now. There's nothing coming. You get up to this far along. Thank you so much for joining us. Get the presentation. But the guys can say Nicole on this and stuff. I'm gonna call you. Okay. Thank you so much. And you always fun when you come on. We love it when you come on. And we thank you because you just like us, but you just a beautiful young lady. Huh? What? Yeah, that is. We're trying to teach the men tonight. Sometimes we be talking about the women too much, so we decided to talk about the men tonight. We will answer that question, all three of us. What is your page on? You can control his wife. Mind flow your tongue. Yeah, that's right. You said that sentence. We're doing it on race to I think you both. You can't do hold your tongue, baby. Hold your tongue. Hold your tongue. What do you mean? I just say hold your tongue. Hold your tongue. Yeah, you said hold your tongue.
That disrespect can't do it.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Well, I'm looking at Peter. Okay. No, it's cool. There you go. Yeah. All right. Okay. Hey, go ahead and clap on that, Nicole. Your time here has been okay. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and Nicole, thank you so much, okay? We appreciate you. All right. Good night, Nicole. Thank you so much. Hey, I'd like to say thank Nicole for calling in. Let's try to give us what's on really quick. And, call me, Asia, on my cell phone. Just call me. If you make the call, you hear that thing. I know. We're gonna get right in that, but if you got to use the phone, can you hear me good? But it's like something. You can hear me call it off. Oh, man. Look at this. And you talk with it. Having the mic right there by the side. Right. How about now, Tony? Oh, this is it's still tough. Still is? I don't know why it's choppy. I don't get that part. Yeah, get it on. How about now, Tony? Oh, okay, you sound better too. Can you hear me? I don't know why. Can you hear me? I'll get that far. Can you hear me? Hey, but apologies if y'all didn't hear the conversation that we had with Nicole. It was a deep one. It was a nice. Yeah, it was a good entertaining. It was very entertaining. Y'all was able to hear it, but we're gonna get it right where everybody can get up to and all. Yeah. Both y'all sound good. Oh, we probably see. Oh, sorry. Did you have a little bit of echo? We all have echo. It sounds like a little reverb. All right, stand by. All right, now. How about now? Still the same. Still the same. It sounds better, but there's a slight echo. We can deal with it. But before, it sounds much better than before. But before, off. Yeah, the beginning. May not later. Is what? There's something up again. Is it? I don't know why. Hold on. I just heard you ask Asia. Hey, Asia. Can you hear me? Are you still on there? Can you hear me now? I need for you to tell me if you can hear me, okay? No, what was it? What did it sound like? You tell me. When you talking to Asia, it's good. All right, sounds good. All right, go in there real quick and say me. If you hear the same thing, give me a thumb up or thumb down, okay? All right, bye. All right, so we're gonna do this, man. I don't. We gotta figure this sound out, man. This is the problem. You know what I mean? So, let's see what this is. Don't look. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It sounds better. Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me, Don't look? Oh. Can you hear me? I'm still on mute. I haven't heard Katie yet. I just heard Katie say mic check, mic check. But I want to know, is it fine? Is it fine? It's you can hear me. Is it sharp? It doesn't sound perfect. It used to sound a lot better. So that means not where it was. All right. So, hey man, I want to say thank you guys. Asia just said it sounds good on her end. She said, sounds good. You sound clear. So I don't know what
It sounds better, but you still have a echo.
yes, to me, the echo we'll deal with. First, I want to see if you can hear us okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
all right, good.
So what is
Muffled no more. That's all I care about.
yeah, yeah.
All right, you can deal with that. Is it bad of an echo?
No,
All right,
not better than echo.
all right. So, is it better than it was? That's all I want to know.
I'm sorry.
Is it better than what it was?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. That's,
So, Asia says no chopping. Thank you so much. We just need to try to figure out. So I got to remember how I have this set up. It's more of the auxiliary. Oh, I know why. I know why, Tony.
wow.
The auxiliary,
Mm-hmm.
the one that's at the bottom for the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have that one on. I had no desktop. The two,
Mm-hmm.
you see right there. Well, you can see it. But anyway, I had this one on. That's for desktop. This one says mic and auxiliary. Yeah. So remember the bottom one. So and then we'll get, huh?
Below 2 lines.
Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
This one got 2 lines,
Okay.
but it's the bottom one, mic auxiliary.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you can hear us on that still. Yes, it delay all day. Can I roll on or what?
Yeah. It's okay.
Huh?
Okay.
All right. So what we're gonna do is Katie the voice. I want to show you one thing before we leave. I'm sorry about that, y'all. We think we did it right this time. And we're gonna hurry up real quick. You got anything that you want to say before I show you this real quick?
Oh, no, I just want to say, man, appreciate y'all for chiming in, and one that's on Facebook, that, like I said, missed that audio of Nicole, man. Y'all,
Hey, y'all missed it, man. And
comment to the, I was on about the podcast, but still, you probably wouldn't heard, but hey, Corner Pocket Podcast, the Corner Pocket Podcast on YouTube. That's what a platform where you'll be able to hear everything, especially when it's time for to have you guys come in and the conversate with us. You know what I'm saying? To come in live and join us, then everybody will be able to hear the conversation. So y'all just make sure y'all try to smash us.
yeah, you see those things. They want to say smash.
If you go to YouTube, everybody smashing is fun.
Smashing is fun all day.
baby.
Before you Katie the voice. On the topic of what we're talking about tonight.
Uh-huh.
All right, real quick, and we're gonna end this up. But I want to say this for last because this is time. In school, did you have a book that tell you how to do math? Listen, you have a book that tells you how to read.
Well, yes, something right.
Oh, really? Yes, you know this that tells you how to read history or what the history was about. Did you have that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But you have a book that you can read, right? You have books that teach you, right? Read. They women have a good book to teach themselves. Why men marry bitches? Ah, hey, this was given to me by a woman. This is the instruction manual. Why men marry bitches? Dude, they got a book. Do we have a book that say why men
Marry whores.
Hey, do we have a book that says that? Yeah. Right. I mean, we can talk about this next week because it's some stuff in it. And it cuts it down from door to door. It's down to your sister or your daughter or your mother. A book that says why men marry bitches. Is this correct or what? We're gonna dive into it this time.
But guess what? That's from a woman's standpoint.
Hey, the thing I'm saying is they got a training manual.
Okay, we
You don't have no training manual. You have a training manual on how to be an itch to get a man. Lord have mercy. Hey man, you got anything else you want to say, Katie the voice?
not after that, boy. You said it, but we gotta write us a book, dog. We gotta write a book. The Quarter Pocket Podcast. Want to know why niggas marry hoes?
All day long. Mr. Unseen, you good?
I'm good.
I'm gonna say this right here. This is no crazy, guys. I want to say one thing. Y'all can reach the connection on there. Please go to our YouTube page. Please, please, please. And this match ain't cost you no money. And you possibly could win money if you slap. So you go over there because we know what it means.
Matching it.
Y'all go hear us on radio. You can go to Facebook to watch. And YouTube. YouTube is the way to go. It's right there. Yep. Keep mentioning. Just do this, Steve. Right over here in front of it. Go that way. Other hand. Other hand. Other hand. There you go. There you go. That's perfect. Go to YouTube and smash it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's the right thing. So you guys, please do that. And I'm gonna tell you this. You want to give shouts out to Penn Twin Peaks? We got something coming up really big that we're trying to do for the teachers, man. We're gonna have a great baby. Stay tuned. The boys gonna step out in the streets, man. And we're gonna show out. I know for the last couple of weeks, things have been going a little crazy without visual or audio. But after tonight, I truly believe that we got it together. I think once we finish, we're gonna talk about it, but I think we know what it is now. So we're gonna try to do better and better. We're just trying to make it better for you guys, better content, better viewing, and better everything. We ain't trying to stay in the same place. And I want to say thank y'all for riding with us. I appreciate you very, very much. Keep riding with us. Stay with us. And I want to say, there was a lot of girls on there tonight. Can y'all believe that Nita Cooper was watching?
Oh man, salute, Nita, salute.
Exactly. Nita
Cooper,
Robert Pierce,
cool man.
yeah. Nita Pierce. We thank you. Love for you on there, man. Giving your boys love. We appreciate it, man. I know things was crazy at the time, but I promise it ain't gonna stay that way. We just trying to get stuff together. Hey, we some boys trying to make this thing work. You ain't coming with no big production. You ain't trying to be like everybody else. You want to be real skilled. You come with us if you got the heart in your sleeve. Keep it in your chest. Don't come messing with us. Because we can, y'all don't see us coming in the front though. But we coming in the back though.
All
We ain't gonna be like everybody else. We ain't trying to do. This podcast is meant to be. So we bringing it real raw and authentic. And I want to say this, guys. Keep God with you. God is real. And he makes it where we can make it through this life every day. Even though women have pet peeves, men have pet peeves, but the bottom line is if you both sharing God, y'all will be on the same page.
all day. No.
Pet peeves to be washed away if you love each other. And if you truly love each other, if your mate has a pet peeve that you don't like, you will honestly, truly try to change those things. Love is everything. And y'all remember, God is real. And until next time we see you guys, y'all stay safe,